Why are you trying to take that back? You cannot do that. Oh my god, dude. This is insane. We got cheating in GOAT format. What the is this, man? Gumo, Exiled Force, Jaugen. All right, how are we cheating in GOAT format, bro? Like, for reals? How are we even doing this? Opponent discarded for Jaugen. I'm gonna guess he hit the slash discard random, and his opponent's not happy about it. I put the card back in his hand so I could pick for random. When did he activate the Jaugen? No, he picked Jiraigumo. He sent Jiraigumo directly from his hand. And then blue says, oh, it's random. And then red says, I already picked. Huh? Interesting. I asked him to paste logs. He says he doesn't understand. So I get what's happening. I get what's happening. So blue discarded the Jiraigumo. Red said, red put it back on the board, put it back in his hand, then pointed at a card. And then blue just discarded something else. So let's go to this duel and check exactly what it is that he pointed at. So he pointed at he pointed at the Solemn Judgment. He discarded the correct thing. It's fine. He discarded the card that he pointed at, I think. At least that's what I saw. What did he discard? Oh no, he discarded the Jiraigumo. Interesting. Why did you discard the Jiraigumo when your opponent selected Solemn Judgment in your hand for the discard? I mean, in general, the pointing shouldn't even matter. It should always just be slash discard random. It always should just be slash discard random. There's no reason why it's not. How much experience does this guy have on DB? A good amount. This guy's a lot more, though. Fucking 10,000 XP to 358. My god. Insane. Okay, Blue, what you gotta say for yourself, brother? Happened that I didn't forgot it's random, so he put the card again in my hand, and I shuffle my hand, and he said to show log. I don't know what's is log. They put Gumo back in your hand, then pointed at a card. You discarded a different card than what they pointed at. Like, that's a problem. Like, that's legitimately a problem. Because that means he didn't discard randomly. He just discarded the Jiraigumo. Like, I understand there's a language barrier here, but at the end of the day, like, you can't just choose what you discard. Let me see if this guy has a history at all. He doesn't have a history. And they've moved on to a later turn. I think what I might do is I might give him a PE major with a game loss and put a warning on his account. This is something that I cannot rewind as you have moved past this play. I will be issuing you a PE major with game loss for not discarding randomly. Next time when you need to discard or Jaugen or Yogen, I don't know how you call it, please use the slash discard random command by typing it in the chat. So I'm going to give this guy game loss. I'm going to give him a game loss for this. It's okay. I usually use dice or random. When you need to discard random, type slash discard random. Do that. Type slash discard random. Game loss issued. Bing. Proceed. Have a nice day. There you go. Simple. The reason why you can't use dice on DB is because a lot of players, they don't say what the die roll is before they use the die roll. Like in real life, if you're going to roll the dice, you have to say 1 through 5, these cards, whatever, before you roll. So you and your opponent agree on what it is being discarded depending on the die roll result, right? You have no idea the amount of times people, like, I'll have like 4 cards in my hand and the player will roll a die, roll a 5, and then pick a card in my hand. And it's like, in what world is that 5? Like, I'm sorry, that's not 5. Like, what are we talking about, you know? So to avoid that whole like discrepancy issue or whatever, just slash discard random. Simple. We got a GOAT ruling. Fun. I love GOAT rulings. Big fan of GOAT rulings. When the germ is giant, look at that, chat. I love giant germ. Cool card. Why is germ in the graveyard? Well, it died probably. My opponent has been ridiculous all game. Like in a funny way? Like, are they like a comedian? Should I buy tickets to his show? I play Trap Dust Shoot and he puts the monster back without allowing me to review his hand. This is so childish. Is he saying he didn't show hand? He's like, this is my only monster? I showed you my hand. Activates Trap Dust Shoot. This is so funny. He didn't show him his hand. He put the giant germ from hand to grave, then set every other card in his hand to show that they're all spell traps. You did not show hand. You did not show them your hand. Why are you lying? I'll make this very simple. Point to me 1557. I stand corrected. He did show hand. He did in fact show hand. I didn't see that in the logs. That's on me. I stand corrected, ladies and gentlemen. He did show hand. They showed their hand. Proceed with the duel. Proceed with the duel. He did show hand. I need to see his hand. They showed it. They did show the hand. He put the hand away. I mean, they can't do that. If they show hand, their hand stays revealed until you click the X. What card was returned to deck for Dust Shoot? I guess what Red is suggesting is that he didn't have the time to like observe and analyze the hand. It's in my grave. It's Giant Germ. Why was it engraved? Put his card in the grave that stopped showing hand. Just show the hand again. There you go. Have a nice day. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Insane. GOAT players, man. They're all insufferable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I don't think there's a single call I take for GOAT players where I'm not just like, man, these are insufferable people to take calls for. Insane. Modern ruling. High issue. We got Ragnarika versus Mitsuyami. These Ragnarika cards look so cool. Like, tell me that this card doesn't look dope as shit. Chainlink 1, his spell card. Chainlink 2, Murakumo. He chose not to discard. I see what the problem is. So Ragnarika Bloom doesn't the only effect that it has when you activate the card itself is insect, plant, and reptile monster on the field gain 300 attack. So you're allowed to Murakumo, but Murakumo doesn't negate the activation. It negates the effect. Murakumo negating the initial activation of Bloom actually does nothing. But activating a spell card is always treated as activating an effect. So yes, this does nothing. The Bloom stays on the field. Nowhere on Murakumo's text does it imply it negates the activation of the card, nor does it state it destroys the card. Like, it's different if Murakumo negated the activation, but because it negates the effect, it's basically negating whatever effect the spell is applying when its chain link resolves, not the card itself. Can I use the effect of Bloom this turn? Yes, you can. Like, Blue is learning the hard way to never negate, like, a field spell that doesn't have an effect on activation or whatever. Because the reason why you're able to do that is because the game isn't able to differentiate the activation. Let's say I activate a field spell that doesn't do anything on activation, you know, like the Centurion field spell or whatever, as opposed to activating the Hidden City, which on activation searches. The game isn't able to differentiate whether or not the spell that I'm activating does something as part of its chain link resolving. So you can still negate that effect. Meaning that if it does have an effect as part of its chain link resolving, it'll be negated. But if it doesn't have one, you're effectively doing nothing. So here this Murakumo is just negating nothing, effectively. Thunder King Ryo, Black Horn of Heaven. Why is a horn censored? Whatever. Hi, I was looking for the ruling, call just in case. Horn of Heaven, Solemn Judgment, similar cards cannot negate a special summon by another card effect. Example, cards like Thunder King Ryo cannot negate the special summon by effects of Monster Reborn or Polymerization. Contract with the Abyss says this card can only be used to ritual summon. Yeah, you can't Ryo a contract with the Abyss. You, in fact, cannot Ryo a contract with the Abyss, nor can you Ryo the monster summoned with its effect. Same goes with Judgment. You can Judgment the spell. You cannot Judgment the monster summoned by the spell. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Sorry, big boy. Where's the officially written ruling? Someone literally says negate the summon when a monster is summoned. No, it says to negate when a monster would be summoned. You cannot activate cards/effects while a chain is resolving. When the spell resolves, the summon is already successful by the time the chain has ended. I have given the ruling. Reset Judgment and proceed. This is not how this card works. It does not work the way that you want it to. Sorry, boss. How could Solemn not chain as a counter trap? Well, no cards/effects can be activated while a chain is resolving. This is basic. Please be quiet, bro. Please be quiet. I'm talking. I chained to it. Chained to the spell? Are you suggesting you chain to the spell? Rise Go Cross is not an effect that activates, no, which is why you can use it while a chain is resolving. I'm literally going to ask him. He's going to go, no, I'm chaining to the monster being summoned. And I'll say, are you suggesting that the summon of Demise King of Armageddon is Chainlink 1 and using Judgment as Chainlink 2? Because that's not how that works. Whatever, every time I play on here, there's a different ruling. No judge on this site would rule this incorrectly. This is very basic. This would be solved by reading the rules or just understanding how chains work. Reset the Judgment. Torrential's legal. That's perfectly fine. Have a nice day. I clicked Scape Token after attacking per usual and he refuses to remove one. Not true at all. Let's have a look. Let me guess. He declared an attack. The opponent activated Scapegoat and the guy didn't click replay, but it's very clear he was swinging one. I'm making him remove a token if that's the case. At 14:17, okay, so they've kept playing. Attacked directly with Gigantes, activated Scapegoat, summoned 4 tokens, and then the guy didn't attack again. It is very clear that if you use Scapegoat, they are replaying an attack on your token. They said so immediately as well, despite not clicking the attack button. I think you are trying to gain an unfair advantage for no good reason here. I will rule a Scapegoat token was attacked. I know they're called cheap tokens, but sure. Insane. Why is this guy's life point 0? Did he lose? Is he dead? Why is his life point 0 if the duel's not over? What's going on? This is unfair. I mistakenly just got fairy. He clicked after. It is clear they meant to attack. They also said so. I have issued my ruling. 1 Scapegoat token has been attacked by the Gigantes. I've issued my ruling. I'm not dealing with this shit. Come on, man. Like, I'm sorry, but in GOAT format, they do this all the time. When someone declares an attack and you activate Scapegoat, you summon 3 tokens. Proceed with the duel. The Gigantes attacked a token. I will give you 30 seconds to unpause and remove a token. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, big boy. Go ahead. I'm not playing this game, bro. I'm not playing this game. He summoned Lily. What does Fairy Lily have to do with the token? What does it have to do with the fucking token, man? Summon Injection Fairy Lily, paid 8, attacked the Nephthys. Oh, and he tried to use the Lily effect. Okay, so now the other issue is he summoned the Lily. Oh, and he attacked into the Sacred Phoenix. You did also swing the Phoenix. Why are you trying to take that back? You cannot do that. Oh my god, dude. This is insane. You attacked with Lily into Phoenix. Did you not? Did you not? Did you not? Yes or no? I mean, this guy loses the game here. He swings into this and he dies because he can't pay. Because he had 1900 life. So he takes 2000 and dies. He was trying to pay 2000 for Lily to swing over, but you can't pay for it. So the last legal game set is him swinging. So your exile was 1 mistake. Okay, so you're ignoring my question. I am assuming you have no good reason for wanting to take back the Lily other than I lose if I do this. I will not allow you to take that back. Lily attacked. There you go. Have a nice day. Both of you keep the chat to gameplay related messages only. These fucking crybabies, man. I can't with these fuck ass crybabies, dude.